Welcome guys to the semifinals of EGC's Genesis tournament. This, in the blue, well, I don't really need to introduce him, it's TheViper. He's playing as Mongols, and on the other side, spawning in the red color, this is Recon. If you didn't know him already, he's been a high-level Age of Empires 2 player for a while, but before that, he was a high-level Age of Mythology player. Age of Empires Online as well. He played a bunch of StarCraft 2. This guy has been almost everywhere. And he's playing as the Roos this time. He's got the scouts on the deer. Found them very quick actually. And he's doing this build with the fast hunting cabin and fast lumber camp. Okay, he's rerouting it to the woods. So at least we'll have 2 or 3 wood villagers. I usually go up to 4 myself. Let's see what Recon does. He's making extra scouts. He's going directly to the Viper's base right now. Got the overview, of course, and soon enough, Viper should be thinking about some stuff. Is he making scouts from the TC? Probably not, right? Oh, I think he did. He did make one. Explains the heavy food commitment here. It's got 5 on it. Whereas you only really need 4 for constant production. He's still okay. He's mostly sending them to food, so that's interesting. Might be seeing more scouts. But first, I'm sure he'll make a stable by the Ovu. He's finding a good amount of sheep actually. Oh, he hit a jackpot there. And I just wonder, has Recon managed to actually kill these? No, that was the Viper killing those. Oh, damn. That is nice. So Recon gets a second camp, but I think this was killed by the Viper as well. So he's denying a lot of bounty here. Fantastic work. So Recon's having to work on the wolves now. Yeah, you better hurry up about that before the Viper comes in and kills one. Oh, dude, there's even more here. The Viper can deny that many resources. That is actually insane. Recon still has almost 300 gold, however. I'm sure that will go up in a moment when he kills these wolves. Oh, France another. Okay, 3 wolves, that's not too bad. That's still 75 gold here for him. It's more than one pack of deers would do. But you gotta kill them, man. He's actually going to go up with the Kremlin. So no golden gate for Recon. Maybe he's changing his mind? No. He's going to protect his gold with it. Very far out placement. So it's kind of half protecting the gold and half protecting the berries. But if Recon would put his villagers here on this side of the gold mine, I guess it's kind of okay. Not sure about the range of this thing though. Doesn't show while it's building. We'll have to see how it does. So 4 villagers on this. And it doesn't say much about the firepower while it's building either. We've got deer stones for the Vipers, so not entirely unexpected. Very fast H2 from him. So people are asking if there's no in-game music. It just randomly stops. I don't know. It should come back at some point, but it just stopped. Finds 2 more wolves. Oh, that's just 1. Yeah, the can should be able to kill that just fine. Recon's gonna build a hunting cabin in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully it pays off. That's a very long walk distance. I would have liked it more here, but if Viper finds this, he can burn it down so easily. Maybe it would be better to place it here, actually, because it has a pretty big radius, right? So would that encompass more trees if it's here? Probably. Also, you're deleting trees by placing it here. Because that forest stuff wonky like that. Wonder how much that will be worth. This one's giving him 18 per minute. That's more or less taking care of his gold needs. Excuse me? Did the villagers just drop off food at the mining camp? I did not imagine this. They dropped off food at the mining camp. What? What is the point? But there is the music, everyone. Only happens when you build them. Okay. That is very strange. It takes out so much of the macro management. I'm not sure I really like these so-called quality of life features. I don't know. Yeah, we can't see a range, unfortunately, on this Kremlin. Let's see what Viper does with units. He's making a barracks here. Doesn't even need to pack it up and move it, so... That's good. And Rico's next move will be an archery range, so he's going just early night and archers. It's not super fast stage 3, like he's taking this seriously enough. Building a lot of these hunting cabins. That was 15 per minute. This is 22 per minute. So in total, plus this one is 2 per minute. Amazing. Man, they are so expensive though. This better be worth it. I bet he wishes he went the Golden Gate. But this Kremlin isn't doing anything for him in this scenario. I think if you scout that the Mongol player is not doing any Dark Age aggression. Oh my goodness. Here I am thinking about what Recon is doing, and the Viper is doing a 2TC Mongols. That town center costs 900 wood. So the Mongols don't spend any stone on this. But instead it's super expensive for... Okay, let's see. Now, Recon is a huge proponent of 1TC play and, you know, making it so that you just go and kill people. So I think we should very, very soon see a unit count from him that is actually threatening so that he can dive these TCs. Oh, the Khan actually scouts the steppe forest. That charge didn't quite work out the way he wanted. A very frontal placement on this town center. Recon might be able to go in and smack some vills, but I think it's also pretty likely that he just goes rams and hides them in the steppe forest somehow. This villager has been going nuts with the hunting cabins. He's generating quite a bit of gold right now, and Recon should be able to take his villagers off of gold soon enough. He's generating 234 per minute. Insane. He's also got the blacksmith already, so soon enough he'll be researching siege engineering, I think. There's no time to waste. Outpost is being made by the Viper. He's also starting to prepare his pastures. He'll need a transition after the berries and the hunt expires. Did Recon get professional scouts? He's about to. Yeah, I guess he just wants to take anything he can. I also wonder if he will steal Viper stuff here. Might be a bit risky, but maybe worth it. Anyway, Viper has hardened spears. And those are just normal archers, of course. It's got a market, which he's gonna set up there. And I guess he can go here, which will mean that he will discover that Recon has been doing hunting cabins. Unless Viper prefers to do this trade post. Current income is actually still more or less favoring Recon, honestly. He's got a lot of wood income, and he's using it for the ramps. He's gonna crush this CC before it really becomes a problem. Villager count is currently 42 to 36, so Viper hasn't had this really paying off just yet. Obviously, it's very nice for him to be able to get all the hunt. Recon has been ferrying the carcasses home. Actually, where are the scouts? Not with the main army. He's only going in with a single ram, dude. Viper has got so many units garrisoned, so it will do a lot of damage with the arrow fire here against those knights even. He's got 1 pierce armor in addition to everything. Let's see if Recon is going to be able to crush through this. It seems unlikely, honestly. Once he gets this tower down, a bunch of spearmen will pop out and suddenly poke the knights. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, knights will go down. Villagers are getting pulled, and the Viper is trying to defend. Recon pulls back for now. Starts a second ram, however. So that should be scary. The Viper will have to keep pulling villagers. He's got 18 villagers here, though. Almost 20, actually. So that's pretty insane. One of the knights drops. Recon will have to make a lot more rams. Second archer range is coming in, as well as a bunch of houses for Recon, so let's see. So he doesn't get population block there. Of course, the TC could always just unpack and leave. He doesn't have to hold this location. Could always just pull back and, you know, have the 2 TCs fire. Yeah, Recon is, for now, a little bit done with this. Maybe he can go in with 3 rams. He's got 5 knights again. Or maybe he can consider a wooden fortress to aid the attack, but it would be hard to pull off. Viper's archer count is getting a little bit crazy now. I'm not quite sure if Mongols is the right thing to play into with this kind of ram play. Oh, he's gonna scout out the archers and the spears with this. Let's see if he can dive on this with the knights. I don't think he wants to just yet. Viper is looking to attack, however. 44 villagers to 55, so the TC now is starting to pay off. After you have like 10 villagers, it's definitely a good investment. And yeah, this is a pretty decent fight for the Viper. Doing some damage to the rams even. Recon having to pull back all the way to the safety of the Kremlin. That is not what you want to do when you commit to rams. He's already spent so many resources on this. Almost 1,000 resources just in rams. Plus all the losses of knights and stuff. Like, that is painful. It's double producing knights at the moment and archers, but Viper easily matching the archer count, I think. Pretty sure about it because the OVU is just making him pump this like mad. He doesn't currently have enough for it. 82 population versus 87, so it's not too crazy. Just like, oh, there is actually the wooden fortress. Now let's see if Recon can make that work. If he can creep forward with that thing, that should be pretty sick. He's making a house by the front. That's so funny. Okay. He's got 9 knights and 15 archers. Whereas we've got... What is this? Select them. 21 archers, 9 spears, and a ton of villagers. Oh. Actually moving back to pastures to safety. The villagers getting picked up. Should a really good use of the archer time, better than engaging these archers actually, because it's causing Viper to be idle. Outpost is toast. More villagers are dead. 55 to 50, so Recon is taking away Viper's TC advantage here for sure. just by reducing that villager count. It's so expensive, all this infrastructure, all this defense. It's almost matching the cost of the ramps and stuff. Plus your villagers aren't working, so yeah, it's a huge problem for the Viper. Spears are engaging the knights, but the count of the knights is so damn high. I think Recon can actually make this work now. The spears are so low in number that they're not able to take this on. The archers having to retreat into outpost fire. Is Recon doing it? He's having to make more ramps now, but he completely reset Viper's unit count. And in terms of villagers, Recon is almost matched right now, which also means that he's technically ahead. Viper with a third town center? What the hell? Well, that is brave. I'll say that much. That is insane if he can hold that. Recon, I don't think he's having any of it. Oh, he's losing some random units. Bad rally from him for sure. Recon does have enough economy for one more battering ram if he really wants it. The knights are kind of splitting up the wrong way there. Spears are engaging right into the knights, but the archers are making quick work of them. Now let's see if the knights can get on top of the archers this time around. A lot of the vills are getting picked off by the archers this time. The knights forcing those Mongol archers to retreat very, very far away. The villagers trying to engage the battering ram. The TC is on fire. I think Recon will take it down. With so many villagers having been lost, they are now equal on villager counts, and nothing is near the ram. This is absolutely insane. Wait, is he gonna be able to repair this? I think Viper is out of wood, guys. He's not able to repair it, but he's torching the ram anyways. Oh! So, that's insane. Viper just held it. I think Recon is a shit ton of trouble now, guys. This is a huge problem for him. I don't think he can come back now. So Viper's villager count will absolutely explode. He's triple producing versus a single production from Recon, right? So he's 62 villagers versus 59, and that's gonna climb very, very fast. Current population count is 112 versus 31. Recon will have to make some magic happen right now. How are we doing for upgrades? So Viper, he's got 1 pierce armor. And I think that's it. Recon hasn't been researching anything either. He's got melee. Okay, he's got like triple upgrades here. Only thing he doesn't have is melee armor. Guess it doesn't influence that much. There's a little bit of a nitrate in the back. Viper is ready to go H3 though, and Recon is insanely far away from that. Uh-oh. Viper all over this right now. If he can catch a bunch of villagers even, that could be devastating damage to Recon. There's not enough knights to take on that many spears. Like, look at this, 18 spearmen all of a sudden. 30 archers. Maybe Recon did overcommit there. You know, the Rus have a really easy time going to 2TC themselves, so maybe that would have been the play. Anyway, the Viper is in H3. And he's got the step readout, which is going to increase the drop-off speed, increase the dropped-off resources from the villagers. He's moving away the Gur to make sure that doesn't interfere with anything. The overview is depleted. And with that, he should be making a new one soon. I think he already did. Yeah, over here. Oh, charging into the archers. Viper is completely out of position. That might be the play that Recon needed to make this work. The Knights have 4 and 5 armor this time around, so that's pretty good. Recon is also age-free. I haven't even noticed that. He's actually gotten out the Abbey of the Trinity, so the Knights are now no longer early Knights, and they are actually plowing through this. Viper is going to lose this entire army, guys. Holy shit, Recon made it happen. I didn't even realize. I'm like looking over Viper's face to see what his next move is, but Recon just crushed his entire army. If he knows what he's doing, he's gonna go out and grab the relics ASAP, and I bet you he knows what he's doing. There's gonna be more knights, there's gonna be more archers, there should be horse archers as well. They are doing so much damage, so anything that Mongol can do is like, Mangudai can match that, I guess, but horse archers don't care about men-at-arms. So I think that's gonna be a fantastic play if he does decide to go for that. We'll have to retreat into the wooden fortress for a moment here, but yeah, this army is also toast now. Like the knights just chase us down and everything dies. We're just doing a little bit of damage against those men-at-arms, but they do have 5 armor. Archers only doing 3 damage per shot as they have 8 themselves. Khan runs away, so good micro by the Viper there, but does end up losing every single one of these men-at-arms, and the units in the tower also aren't exactly safe. Viper doing some extra raiding. Oh, the warrior monk is fighting men-at-arms there. Maybe not what he wants to be doing, but this time. And there's a knight also defending the berry pickers, which is fantastic. So yeah, warrior monk going back, and hopefully Recon will make even more. He's got a second one right now. And yeah, as I said, he is killing the spearmen here. Still gathering a lot of resources. Viper's villager count, let's see, he's got 18 idols. Uh-oh, you'll have to take care of that. 95 villagers versus 67 at the moment, but Recon has been gathering from all this. The hunting cabins are active. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have the second tier of bounties, and he's never going to. But he does have a relic now, so that's generating a little bit of relics, 100 per minute. So that definitely makes up for some of that villager deficit, together with all the other ruse bonuses, as well as the 5% extra gather speed. How are we doing for eco upgrades anyway? Like, Viper has 1 level of food and wood upgrades, it seems. He also got his hunting speed upgrade, but that isn't gonna matter anymore. He's not even going out for the boars. Got so many pastures, so that's good stuff. And he also fixed his gold situation. But it's gonna be met with knights. Knight raids are happening. How many relics does Recon have? Just a 1 still. I do wonder if he's gonna send out another monk at some point. But yeah, every one of the relics generates 100 gold per minute. So the more of them you have garrisoned, the more free economy you get, and it doesn't cost any population, obviously, besides the monk you had to make to capture them. And normally you keep them forever. Like, I haven't seen anyone steal relics before. Cool, so we got some veteran archers now from Recon, and they're kiting backwards very, very nicely. Viper is struggling to actually keep up with this. Recon, all that he needs to do, honestly, is just pull back these knights, wait until the spearmen thin out in numbers, and then charge back in. Maybe he can just psycho charge it as well. It's not the worst idea. But I would like to see a bunch of horse archers. The normal archers just aren't doing the job anymore. I know these are expensive though, so kind of understandable that he's waiting with this. Viper, however, going heavy on the crossbowmen, and yeah, they are taking good care of those knights. Now let's see if... You know what? I think Recon is actually starting to struggle in this fight. He needs to get out of here. The warrior monk gets in to do the buff on these units, so they got +2 damage now. 10 damage on the archers is pretty good, but their numbers are thinning out, and the Viper's superior economy and a slightly better unit composition is starting to shine through. Where are the mangonels from Recon? Or any advanced unit, honestly. There is the mangonel. Okay, there we go. He knows what he's doing, man. Such a good player. But the Viper is on his doorstep. I think he's gonna allow this wooden fortress to come up. Oh, the mangonel doing a ton of damage there, but I'm not sure it will live to fight another, to fire another shot there. Archers are doing work against the men-at-arms together with the Kremlin. They should probably get in there, honestly. Maybe upgrading the Kremlin wouldn't be the worst idea. There's also a wooden fortress. Yeah, all of these archers just should garrison at this point. It's too risky to just fight directly. Viper has got a set of outposts all the way to Recon's base. And Recon has been trying to do stuff with rams, but I'm not sure he remembers them. He's forced back into his base. TC fire is helping, Kremlin fire is helping, but I'm not sure it's enough, honestly. This doesn't do enough damage, and Recon has to tap out of game 1. In the blue color, we've got the reverse matchup of game 1. The Viper is going to be playing as the Rus. And on the other side, it's Mongolian Heights, by the way, and Recon is going to be playing as the Mongols. Which is, you know, that's a little bit awkward for the Viper. This is a really good map for Mongols to play on. Not so much for the Rus. I'll have to see what Viper's plan is for this one, but with the superior production for Spearmen and the ability to safely dock up, I think Viper is in a little bit of trouble here. Already trying to kill wolves, but I don't think Viper has found deer. Yeah, he hasn't. Neither... Recon hasn't been bothering with this much either. Where is the Khan? There it is. Villagers going for the dock already. And yeah, Viper's not gonna have the 2 scouts to bully this. That's the one thing you could be doing, by the way. Just get 2 scouts and bully this villager. Maybe even get a 3rd scout along with that. But he's prioritizing gathering the sheep, and once again, this is the Viper thing in this game. He keeps hitting the sheep jackpot. I don't know how he does it, but he just finds them every time, and his opponents don't. That makes a huge difference for sure. Not only this, but he can do professional scouts and he'll have so much food at home, he'll never have to venture out. So we've got fishing boat production from Recon already ready to go. And the... Oh! Viper is sending up a villager himself. Very interesting. We should be seeing a barracks soon out of Recon, I suppose. Yeah, just slapping down the dock right there. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is not possible. What just happened? 12 sheep? Are you joking me? He already has like 12 at home. Well, not 12, but you know. He probably had 11 at home. Oh my goodness. Viper also getting a ton of the bounty. I think he's done the killing here as well. He hasn't found this yet, or that. But no doubt he eventually will. Especially now that he's looking for it. And he's gonna find more sheep. It's... Oh my god. Does Recon even have any sheep? This is an absolutely huge problem. Like, the dock only makes up for that. Dude, Recon, you're in trouble, man. How can you get denied so many sheep? That is a very big fishing ship, by the way. Is the cost different? No, it's just that big? Okay. So, Viper is starting to approach the next age. Recon is still pretty far away from it because he's obviously producing spearmen. Oh, he's producing a lot of spearmen. He's gonna try to hit this. And he's also getting an outpost to make sure that this works out. Viper's fishing ship is idle. I can see why. Like, it's nearly impossible to rally onto that thing. And he's not even sure if his current ones are working. Won't be able to upgrade these until feudal age to combat ships, so they're just gonna do their thing. And there's Recon going after the dock. Probably shouldn't bother with the ships, just kill the dock, yeah. I think that's the play. We're gonna see the Golden Gate out of Viper, no doubt for some 2TC play, because he will lose the water. But he's gotten 405 bounty already. He's found all the sheep here except this guy. That I'm just gonna stay wild, I guess. How many total sheep does he have now? Like, this is insanity, dude. It's another sheep here, so no doubt he'll pick it up. He's got 12 sheep with this. 6 more, so it's 18. I think they're gathering from like 4 sheep. So it's 8 more. Oh my god. 26 sheep. Just get that through your heads, guys. That's a lot of sheep. So, 3 more fishing ships, but without Viper having a dock, it will actually be really hard to make use of them. That was a big investment for him. I mean, he is age 2 and he'll be almost right away able to jump to age 3 at this rate. Oh my goodness. Yeah, should be able to get like an 8-minute, 8:30 age 3 maybe. Especially if he sells his wood. But it doesn't look like that's the plan. He's definitely not 2TCing though. What did you spend his gold on? Did he get pro scouts? No, he's gotten wheelbarrows so far. I mean, he's got the ships, so he can turn them into combat ships whenever. And I think he's doing it. Yep. They're repairing each other in the process. And now they are gonna be attack ships. Recon will have to do well with protecting this. But so long as he just can garrison into those towers, his towers will absolutely wreck those attack ships. Damn, son. Even this outpost can fire. I think Recon has gotten the upgrade for it. Already sunk a ship. Epic. Yeah, very well done by Recon for sure. He doesn't need to contest these ships. He just sits there, happily gathers his fish. The 2 outposts will cover this more than fine. So what's Viper doing next? Just going H3, I suppose. He's got food for it. But it looks like he's gonna be spending the resources on a bunch of archers. I guess he can afford that though, right? No problem. Recon bullying this, however, with the 4 damage can. At the same time, he's getting a little bit bullied himself with the scouts. But he's got a bunch of spears ready to go. Recon's H3 is gonna be pretty damn late, so let's see what he can do with this. I mean, he's got a lot of fishing ships, right? And he even made a light junk to defend himself. Spearmen are bullying the workers the best they can, but I don't think they'll be able to contest the archers. That's just too much. That said, he did make Viper's villagers idle, so maybe that's worth it. Khan is toast. Light junk is trying to do some work. See how that goes. More spearmen having to retreat back to the outpost. Yeah, that leaves Viper with 1 more fishing boat. Don't think he'll use it for this. What is Recon thinking about? He's got almost enough economy as well for H3. So no doubt we'll be seeing some of that. The Logia attack ships are as good as the light junks, it seems. Actually, they seem worse. 5 attacks versus 3 attacks. So, okay. They are actually better. But it was already damaged, so... RIP. Recon cleaning up on the water. That said, if Viper can keep this, he might be able to turn this into a demolition ship at any point. And Recon is putting down double stable now, getting ready for that Lancer production. Let's see how that goes. He's making a market. Viper is just hunting outside. He didn't bother with professional scouts. He's getting a town center. So I guess he's gonna stay in H2 for a lot longer. It's very strange because his economy was kind of built for a fast castle, but now Recon is doing his semi-fast castle, and he's gonna hit with so many knights, or lancers rather. He's force building this step redoubt with so many villagers, 9 of them on it. It should be done very fast. It's the one that increases gold. You've seen this a million times, and it seems to be the one that everyone always picks. There's gonna be an outpost here to generate some yam. Oh, there's the deer stones. Is he gonna plant that all the way in Viper's base? Gotta love this guy. Okay, Viper is going to go to H3 as well now. He's using 11 villagers to get that high trade house up. He's encompassing a lot of trees, I suppose, but is it gonna be enough? Also, it does mean that he's not gonna be able to get warrior monks and relics fast, so I'm not sure if it's actually better. Just getting the relics is better anyway, right? I mean, he can get warrior monks no matter what, but he doesn't seem to have a ton of production. Gonna be gearing up for men at arms, but there is currently no safe gold mine, especially with Recon being all over this. And now that he is H3 himself, he can just keep producing lancers like a mother trucker. Blacksmith is here. Surprisingly, he didn't get the improved siege engineering, which long term would be pretty nice actually. Let's see how those lancers do. It's gonna be against men at arms. And we should be seeing veteran spearmen against it. Ooh, Viper is getting way out there. Let's see if Recon can find this. Currently he has no idea. Although he's got quite good vision. Oh man, if he looks, he will see that the ground is tainted, so he can check. Well, you can see that people build in the fog of war, so it's a very serious game bug. Hopefully not the feature. That would be pretty embarrassing. Okay, we've got siege engineering as predicted. We got ranged armor, and we're gonna have spearmen and lancers. There's a bunch of men-at-arms. So Viper, he still only just spamming a bunch of men-at-arms in his base, and that's kind of it. Actually doesn't have a lot of resources right now. On gold, how come he only has... Oh, he's using the villagers here to build a house. Recon's just being patient and building up his battering rams. He should be able to make several actually, so this isn't too big of a problem, and he's wanting to complete this anyway. He's also gonna get the siege engineering improved version so that his infantry can build the more advanced siege weapons too, like springolds, trebuchets, and mangonels. They're not gonna be able to make bombards, of course. Gold deer stones, 1.69 speed. I was gonna hit the weak town center. That's exactly what Recon should be doing. Let's see if he can make any more stuff. Even the battering ram is affected by the yam? Are you joking? Oh, Viper has Pringles ready to go, and that is absolutely smashing the ram. Not a bad idea. Yeah, Recon needs to make his own now. Maybe should even consider making a bunch of men-at-arms or something, or crossbows wouldn't be the worst. Crossbows actually counter springolds so well, and they also deal really well with the men-at-arms. So I would love to see that actually. Oh, the deer souls has no armor. while packed up. So he's gotta get that out of the way. Is it surrounded? Oh, Recon, you're making a mistake here. It's surrounded! It can't move! He's trying! It's not going to move! Rip. Landmark down. Did they just despawn? What? Where did it go? Holy crap, is that the new bug? You're not supposed to be able to destroy landmarks, right? Is Recon gonna be able to remake that? Let's select the village. Let's see if he can repair this. It doesn't look like it. I don't get a repair symbol. Yeah, it's a landmark. Landmarks are supposed to be damaged but not destroyed. So you have to fully repair it to get it to work again. But this one just borked and dead. Nice, he's got a critical mass of Springolds. Now let's see if Recon can engage the Viper like this. Got a lot of Lancers, got a lot of infantry. He's also producing a lot more. Viper might be able to get a pretty good angle though, and arrow fire does hurt the Springolds quite significantly. Recon is planning to build even more, however. Viper currently at 67 villagers versus 52, so he's got a nice little lead there, but with all the units getting on top of him right like this, that is definitely a problem. He's also going to be housed after that one is dead, so Viper will need to make some emergency houses. Luckily for him, he does have the economy to do so. He's making a lot of hunting cabins as well, so he's getting a pretty significant income. But the fight begins, and the Springold versus Springold is on. Has Recon done the shift click on the Viper's Springolds? It looks like he has. He's even splitting the damage, and he's picking off all of the Viper's Springolds right there. The villagers are joining the fight to try to torch the Springolds here, and they're doing some pretty sweet damage. Yeah, it's actually very nice. They have plus 10 against siege. So with the Springolds' weak hit points, they're absolutely getting demolished. But Recon has so many Lancers in the front here, and even more joining in with the Spears and the Springold support. So that is pretty good stuff. Viper he made the emergency houses, but I'm not sure it matters. More man-at-arms being made. That's a gur. So he still doesn't have his deer stones. That is real bad. I don't think he can remake it. Well, that's unfortunate, but I don't think Recon's gonna need it. If he kills everything, he doesn't need deer stones, right? Oh, Viper's trying to force up a keep. Is he gonna be able to make that happen? The knights are getting right on top of the villagers. I don't think they give a damn about what the villagers want. Springold versus Springold does continue. And Viper is going after the ramps the best he can. Looks like the Springold war and still in Recon's favor even after all that. So many idle villagers for the Viper, so many dead villagers for the Viper. 61 to 58, and even more continue to fall, with a lot of them being idle inside the town center. Recon is ramming this down. I don't think the Viper is going to be able to get up that castle whatsoever. So many villagers retreating back into TC range. There is now 2 Springolds again for Recon. He's still ramming the... He's ramming, right? Yeah, the barracks, he's doing it. Yeah, I think Recon needs to stay here now in order to get down this keep. Infantry getting attacked by Lancers once again. Khan is back. A lot of production from Recon is still happening. The 2 barracks and the 2 stables are seemingly producing just enough units. But he'll have to refresh this gear at some point, or it's not looking great. Maybe some unit upgrades wouldn't be the worst, but might be just better to fly at this point. I mean, Viper's half economy is just sitting there. He has less economy than Recon now. Anyway, Recon should have been able to... Yeah, he is fishing from here. So that's pretty good. Oh, Viper picks off one of the Springles. That's pretty nice. 2 Springles is better than 1 Springle. Oh, he gets up to keep somehow. Yeah, that will protect his main TC. So all that Recon needs to do now is attack the other town center. He's done the damage he needed to do here. There's only infantry now from the Viper, as well as, of course, Springles. But he's not really producing any infantry. What is he producing? Okay, there is the man-at-arms coming out. More idle time caused by Recon here. Viper ungarrisons everything at the main. Yeah, another battering ram coming up. I think Recon might want to consider a trebuchet. He kind of has the money for it. Right? No, he doesn't. But he has the income to support that kind of stuff. Oh, if he finds these villagers on the hunt, that's also pretty big. He can definitely make some work happen there. Does he have the upgrades? No. So he refreshed the Gur. And he's got his step readout on gold, of course. So many gold gatherers for Recon. He could actually consider selling some resources. That is a lot of Springles by Recon for sure. I'm not even sure he cares about those knights, honestly. One shot's that. Oh, actually, one of his dies. And yeah, he's doing his best to target down the enemy knights, which is working out so well so far. And those are, of course, upgraded knights. The Lancers are showing them who's boss. And Recon goes back to attack that TC. Only 10 villagers inside, so repair will be crucial. Attacking the battering ram is also crucial, but I don't think Viper can make it happen. Mongols are just maybe a little bit too good on this kind of map where they can have the water for free. All you need to do is make barracks and that TC drops. Town centers are fairly weak, to be honest. They have 2400 hit points. You look at the barracks, they have 1500, so it's pretty close already. Hell, a wooden fortress is almost as powerful as the town center, so there is that. There's 8 villagers in there, but doesn't do too much damage. Might make Viper win this little skirmish, but that's the best case scenario. He's still got so much to deal with here, and there are Lancers everywhere we're looking. Recon doesn't have too much behind this though, and he's about to break that gold mine now. He does have a lot in the bank, so more than enough time to relocate. Yeah, I think he's already thinking about it. Maybe not. No, he will have to notice that the villagers are idle, but not a problem, I think, with how low Viper's population has got to be. He's on 42 population. Viper needs to resign at this point. I think it's over. Recon's everywhere. He's sitting on gold mines. He's running around the map, looking for more villagers. He's defeated the knights, but there are gonna be more, of course. Viper is pumping out the last units he can with what he's got left. So all that Recon needs to do at this point is make a ton of battering rams, save up a little bit, and siege down that main town center. Maybe consider a trebuchet at this point, honestly. You know, it's way harder to take that down than a ram. Also, that castle is kind of in the way. Now, Recon did relocate. Recon is gaining so much resources from actually lighting everything on fire. Oh my god, you can do that with farms? You can do that with farms! I don't think those torches are actually hitting. Yeah, look at that, the farm is immune. Some of these torches aren't working. What the hell? That's actually not funny. Recon's getting so rich from this. Wait, isn't it a Castle Age upgrade that you get more out of that burning? Where is that upgrade actually? I keep forgetting. Is it in the OVU? Torch damage. Raid bounty, there it is. So it doubles this bounty. So I think that's absolutely worth getting. I'm surprised Recon didn't. There it is. Farm's finally lit. It seems like hitting farms is the easiest thing you can do. It's easier than burning houses. Ooh, Recon gets a pick on Viper's Spring once again. They had a similar count. They had equal count actually, but yeah, rip. Viper has been gutted. He's not giving up. It's a big tournament game. But at this point, Recon won't be throwing this anymore. He's just a little bit too solid for that. He's actually gearing up for Imperial. Seems like Viper with the scout counter attack. You're joking me. Yeah, Recon will just force up an outpost and that's that. Same here. The only way Recon could throw if he lost every unit by attacking the keep directly, but even so, I think he has enough stuff to kill the keep. He's not taking any risks though, like he's picking Viper apart piece by piece, and he's building up to 200 population. Viper has no chance. He gives up. In the blue color, in game 3, the Viper is gonna be playing as the English. And on the other side, we've got Recon playing as French. Let's see if he finds the sheep this time. The build order should be pretty damn standard here. Just go into those early knights. And Viper should probably go into those early longbows. I highly doubt anyone will attempt a fast 2 town center. This matchup is just too aggressive from both ends. Yeah, it's funny, I know. The English is supposed to be defensive. They're not. Not even close. But they have a lot of defensive buffs, which are used offensively, so we'll definitely see some of that. Recon is doing the version with 1 extra on food, so 7 total. Just on the sheep there, and he's probably gonna put 3 on the gold and just go for a fast age up from there. Viper's doing pretty much the same thing. Oh, a little bit of a mistake from him. 2 of his villagers are long distance gathering from that sheep. That is annoying. It's going with 3 on gold as well. Yeah, Recon's rallying back to the sheep now. Let's see how many he found. So he found 5 at least. This time Viper's sheep sense is not on. He brought home a few already, but it's not extreme. Maybe this map is a little bit less sheep heavy. Okay, there's a pack of 3. But yeah, this just looks like Arabia to me. Do you guys want me to? I'll just do it. Yeah, it's Arabia. There it is. He finds triple sheep. And if he finds this pack as well, well, that's gonna be the Viper sense for you. Of course, the players have no idea the map is covered in black for them. So what it looks like to be Recon. Which... This guy, by the way, is ready for H2. So he's throwing down his School of Cavalry. Viper should be ready as well, and the council hall is being made by 3 villagers, so they have roughly the same age up time. Oh, Recon is going to lose the scouts! Oh man, that is so painful. The English TC is so powerful. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure that Viper has garrisoned in that even to make that happen. Oh, dude. The sheep advantage every game for the Viper. Somehow he makes it happen. This time it was a different way, but there it is. It's a problem because Recon is going to need that scout in order to see stuff coming his way. The knights don't have a whole lot of line of sight, and you bet he'll be making knights. Recon can't do Recon. Thanks for that pun, Ra. We made a Recon joke yesterday about reconsidering, but it hurts still. It still hurts. So we're almost at age 2 for both players. Should be a 4 minutes, 15 or something. Maybe 20. Very peaceful little thing. And yeah, Recon doesn't have that many sheep left, so you'll have to start thinking about something new. Oh my goodness, he's the one walling! What? This matchup is flipped on its head. Isn't French supposed to raid and English supposed to defend? I guess the defensive civ is so scary that you have to wall against it. Recon even made an outpost by the gold mine. He wants to keep it. Like, we've seen what happened between the Mista and Marine Lord already, right? And that was similar, where the Mista made an outpost in the front, and I think Recon might wanna get even a second outpost there, just to be safe. Cool, so we're gonna see some production of longbows, of course. And at some point, Viper will likely make a barracks. He's making another wall. So yeah, you should be pretty safe from the back there. Everything going past this point goes through TC fire, so that hurts. Is he able to lock out the scout? I think Viper just turned around anyway. No, no worries. It's gonna be... That's the first knight so far. And the second one goes into the tower. It's a good way to play this, right? If you have 5 units in that tower, the longbows are probably not gonna want to poke it. See what Viper does next. He's getting a blacksmith, so... Probably for just a +1 damage, so that he can do anything against the knights at all. He's very, very far away from being able to afford a barrack, so this is not looking very aggressive at all. And the Viper is walling off too, so everyone's playing it safe, I guess. Walling away from the trading post, but people don't really use the trading post right now. It's a big investment. And the distance here isn't too great, so they'd have to capture their own corners, and it's really a late game feature, right? Like, you're gonna want to gold mine anyway. So he's got 9 archers right now. Recon does not want to bully that anytime soon. He made the scout. Is he maybe thinking about professional scouts? That wouldn't be the worst investment for Recon. It's pretty cheap for him as well as France, of course. Minus 30% on the costs. Maybe he's just gonna scout what Viper is doing. Oh, he might get picked up by the freaking longbows. Unbelievable, dude. No, 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 you should avoid that. I'm pretty sure Recon can see this. Yeah, he knows, he knows. Gonna eat a few of those arrows. No, longbow still has 7 attack. Yeah, that wolf is saving his life right there. He's gonna get a full scout off. But at the same time, Recon will have to go through this spot. So if Viper knows what he's doing, he's just gonna camp here. French scout is gonna be in trouble. There's gonna be 4 knights for now, getting arrow slits. More knights coming in. Gets away at 44 hit points. That's pretty decent, actually. Really not sure that Recon should engage into that. Oh, man. He's getting a bit of stone from somewhere. In the back, actually. What? Where did Recon get the stone from? Am I gonna crash now? Oh. So we crashed at this point. But resuming from replay. And see what happens. That's a lot of archers for Recon to run into like that. I hope he disengages. Yep. He's got 3 more knights at home. But absolutely no archery ranges. He's getting a +1 attack. It looks scary, honestly. It's 2 spearmen, and the number is slowly climbing for the Viper. Got a bunch of more longbows being made as well. Recon trying to roam around the map, but really not finding anything. Is there gonna be chivalry? I think Recon really needs that. He needs archers as well. Like, you've gotta have more than this, right? Recon now on 200 stone. I wonder what he's gonna use that for. Is he gonna stonewall or something? I just really don't see this being enough knights. 17 longbows, and they have +1 attack, right? Yeah, they do. Also gonna get siege engineering, which may or may not work. I mean, Viper doesn't have that much wood. So I'm really not sure about attacking like this just now. Oh god, the minimap colors are messed up. I'm so sorry. It's too late for me to fix it. Whatever happens, happens at this point. We've got quite a bunch of new units spawned that are now the wrong color. Anyway, it's a lot of archers, so Recon has to run 20 longbows. But that said, Viper does not have resources for a ram, so he'll have to stop doing everything else if he wants to get that sorted. So I think he might just try to push in with what he's got. But is that going to be enough? Takes down the scout with a single salvo of longbows, and that is 20 longbows. Each of them will do 3 damage. So 20 of them will do 60 damage to knights. It's pretty crazy. Oh, Rika is not going to be able to finish his second outpost. That is actually very unlikely. Oh, he is able to now. But the Viper is getting his own outpost, which will boost the attack speed of the longbows. So it's terrifying stuff. And he does have melee armor. Recon is trying to make an archery range. It might be a little bit too late for that. He's got some resources to make another tower if he really wants to. But Viper is coming in with a ram being made. Is that enough stuff from Recon? Let's see, 9 knights. It might be enough to deal with the spearmen, but with all that stuff, I don't know, that seems rough. The bell is rung. Villagers are being picked off before they can enter the outpost. And now the outposts are shooting at the correct targets, right? No, actually the villagers are repairing the ram and it's taking absolutely no damage. The knights are trying to engage into the spears, but that's going to be a bit of a struggle. Let's see how it does. Villagers have been out repairing this for a long time, but they are dead now. Recon is having to pull his own villagers here, but his knights are absolutely toast. It looks like the Viper just wins this game. There's nothing for Recon here. Like, he has a bunch of very hurt knights. And then that's that. His villagers are dead. Viper is 38 villagers to 32. And with a lot more production coming through the map. I really don't see how Recon can come back from this attack. That's just too much. Five more villagers would die for Recon. He doesn't have access to gold, can't make units. GG. In the blue color, we have got the Viper playing as the French. And on the other side, playing in the red, this is a Recon playing as the English. So it's just a reverse matchup this time around. Should be pretty much the same deal as last time, right? Recon is actually prioritizing the hunt here. It's very, very close to him. The map is Taiga, no, Altai. Which is this super weird thing where there's giant cliffs on the side here. You've also got the sacred sites in the middle. Training posts are very conveniently tucked away in corners, so you should be able to create some very easy walls later game and rely on that. However, the rush distance between the players isn't actually that insane, so a strong English push here is very scary. What else is there to point at? There are not many forests near you, so this one is not very exposed, but this one is. So once the first forest is gone, you know, you're very raidable for sure. So current score is 2-1. Viper wins one more game. Viper wins the series. Recon must make something happen twice in a row if he wants to get into the finals. We'll see how that goes for him. Of course, the build orders are very, very standard. Recon is, however, gathering a little bit of early wood with this one. Of course, he has to because he made a mill. This will delay his advance time a little bit. You can already see the Viper is having a very fast advance time here. Also getting a little bit of wood already. But yeah. He'll be bringing home a bunch of sheep. Recon has done the same already, so this time around he's not behind on sheep for once. And School of Cavalry is coming down. Anything else? Not that many sheep this time. Recon being careful not to lose the scout against the TC fire again. Yeah, there's just not a lot of sheep in general. Really not that much to say, guys. There's... Oh, backhand for the Viper. That's actually really, really good. Yeah, that's gonna be so hard for the longbows to get into. Not sure they ever can loop around this forest, to be honest. Especially if the Viper would just wall this off. Like, one small wall. What would this cost, guys? Like 10 wood? Absolutely worth the investment. Then Recon has to go from the front through the TC fire. Could be great. Yeah, Viper's economy is super protected here, for sure. Only the gold mine is exposed, so if Recon manages to go through this little opening, that's a huge issue for the Viper. But yeah, Recon is quite a bit behind in terms of the advance time. You catch up a little bit because he has one more villager on it than Viper does. See how it goes. First knight should be out in a moment. Viper did not get the forestry upgrade or anything like that. Straight into the Royal Knights. 866. So he's intent to keep spamming for a while. Actually, the scout finds this villager, but I doubt it will stay around. Longbow's too scary. Oh, actually, Viper loses one of the sheep. We can come and collect these. So first knight is out. And Recon is making the... He's making longbows. Right? Yeah, he is. Okay, he's also walling at the same time, very urgently so. He's trying to force Viper to go through TC fire here. Not sure I like that longbow going up here though. He better come back. He has no idea yet that this is happening, but will do in a moment. The scout is still going out to get the stuff. Oh, the Royal Knight is actually looking to get the longbows. Gets a charge off on one, but is heavily damaged by the town center. You can't really go into the English base like that. This knight is now pretty much useless until chivalry is researched. And yeah, we'll be seeing it very early due to that. Longbow count is building up for Recon, and yeah, Viper is already responding with archery ranges. Just one, the other one is a blacksmith actually, so he's probably gonna get the missile armor. Or ranged armor as they call it here. Double Knight might be able to hit the villager at the front here, but again, Viper doesn't bring the scout with it, means that he can't actually see them yet. And Recon pulls back in advance anyway. Yeah, Longbow's getting off quite a bunch of nice shots. So chivalry is done, which means that the hurt knights are gonna start regenerating. Especially this guy, really needed that. Longbow's doing work on that one. Yeah, the knights are having a real tough time engaging here. Let's see what Recon does with it. He just killed a sheep. Really not that much happening, everyone. This is just how these games go. No research from the Viper yet. There it is. Yep. Yeah, in the ranged armor. Gotta have something against those longbows, right? Is Recon just gonna chill on this? He's only making longbows. No barracks, no anything behind this. Is he gonna go H3? I think the longer he waits, the more villagers the Viper gets. I mean, it's 32 to 30 right now. So it's not too scary just yet, but it will become that eventually. He's got 4 knights. They're pretty damaged though, so I mean, Recon's 12 longbows might be able to make something happen, but Recon still doesn't have a blacksmith, so no attack upgrade. Still gets quite a bit of damage done, look at that. So Viper is not going to be able to engage into this. Got quite a few archers to himself. Let's see if he can outnumber the longbows anytime soon. So next up, I suppose we're gonna see Steeled Arrow, so that the archers of the Viper are similarly powerful as the longbows. Of course, they'll always be behind because these guys have one more attack anyway, one more range as well. Is it one more range? Is it 2 range? Oh my goodness. I always thought it's 1 range. Why did I think that? It's 2 range more. That's insane. That is actually insane. So Recon's getting the +1 missile attacks. Viper looks like he's going up castle. Just needs a little bit more food for it. And he should be able to get the sweet knight upgrade. Makes him way stronger. Also get veteran archers would be good. See what he does with it. I think he should do it, honestly, at this point. He's so close. As long as he can keep Recon in his base like this, that's good enough. Yeah, he is going for the guild hall. I wish you could just click that and it would snap you there, but oh well. So the guild hall will just generate resources over time. Then you pick it up when you want to. The more you store in the building though, the faster it will generate more resources. So Recon is moving out just at the right time, it seems. Does he have anything research? Okay, he's gonna try to get the ramps going. But Viper is going to have the super knights. However, it's gonna be less than what Recon had in the last game. Answer is gonna be men at arms. They're gonna have +2 upgrades on the melee attack, so that's a pretty good start. See what resource he puts it on. He leaves it on food for now. Might change it later. But anyway, here's Recon. No ramps just yet, but he's rallying across hard. Viper is just gonna try to hide the knights and maybe pick off some reinforcements, as very well timed actually. Let's see if he can get the veteran knights upgrade. Should be doing it momentarily. Or maybe he won't, I don't know. If Recon can engage this before then, it's a disaster for Viper. Oh my goodness. He's definitely gonna lose a knight there. And suddenly Viper just doesn't have the resources to keep going. Yeah, he's switching into man-at-arms. He's not gonna bother with the knight set at all. So many of them being made, and yep, screw the cav. We got new strats. Recon is grouping up to make sure that he can take on these. And we're seeing even more spearmen from him, so he hasn't been able to scout what's happening to him. And that could be a disaster. If Viper can build up a substantial force of the men-at-arms, that can go a really long way. He does have +2 attack, like I said. And it looks like he didn't yet get the +2 armor for ranged attacks. Would love to see it. He's also getting a mango now. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. Can he get another? He's currently getting gold with the guild hall. It's 140 in there. So you can pick that up anytime, really. Still keeping alive those knights, preventing the reinforcements from joining. But the scout dies for its trespass. His men-at-arms. School of Cavalry, real tanky, man. And Mango now is gonna be trying to work as well. Recon does a spread formation. And is retreating for now. See how those men-at-arms can engage the longbows. So taking a little bit of damage, but Rico's running all the way home. See if he can go for the next stage. It doesn't look like it. He's very far away from it, actually. Yeah, he's still over-gathering the wood as if he was trying to ram push. We'll need some stables to make this happen, I think, yeah. But then again, the men-at-arms have so much damage. They have more damage than the cavalry does. Recon is pulling back everybody. Now, the archers are affected by the network of castles, so they have insane attack speeds. Can pretty much free tap men-at-arms. Oh no, they can't! Takes 4 shots from all these. Might be a good idea for Recon to garrison the villagers into the TC, and he's doing it. A lot of the men-at-arms are gonna drop as he gets out of here, and yeah, the stables are just in preparation for Age 3, so Castle Age is coming in for Recon. It's gonna throw down the White Tower, which is gonna be a fantastic move here. Castle, right in the middle of his base. He's got a good army. Viper coming up with a counterweight trebuchet. And yeah, we should be looking honestly at crossbows and knights from our English player, as well as the +2 upgrade and a veteran upgrade on longbows. should put him at 9 attack each. So that will do a bit better against the man-at-arms. Right now he's doing 1 damage per shot. Oh my goodness. And there's the white tower. And he can make crossbows from here, actually. Maybe make springholds? Wouldn't be the worst idea. Like, takes care of the mangonels. I'd like to see springholds. He's making a siege workshop, but you can make it from the white tower, bro. I bet Recon didn't think about that in the heat of the moment here. Yeah, he's not. He's not thinking about it. Let's see if he gets +2 range attacks. No, he's getting knights right now. Still hunting out there, so that's pretty good stuff. Unfortunately for him, his resources in the base are... What the hell is this? Berries on the cliff, okay. Second counterweight trebuchet is coming in. That's gonna be devastating for the houses. Right now, Recon is a little bit over-prepared for this anyway. Yeah, he doesn't realize that the white tower can make units. Second Mangonel coming in for the Viper. No, let's see what those Springles can do once they climb in numbers. Very hard for Recon to use these berries to his advantage. I think he should just honestly put more on wood. He'll need a farm transition anyway. Oh, he's getting from here. That is interesting. A lot of the houses are dropping, and the Viper is currently on 99 population. Does he have a second TC? Doesn't look like it. He's hunting, he's gathering stones, so he's probably thinking about planting down a castle on just 1 TC play. In terms of upgrades, he's got the +2 ranged armor. Ranged attack melee attack, of course. The man-at-arms have 6 armor still. Springald's starting to do work, and Viper just retreats. He's saying it's not worth it. Still normal longbowman for Recon and 7 attack. He's not getting the upgrades. Also not getting the veteran longbows. It's expensive, I guess, but yeah, it would be nice. No gather rate upgrades, of course. They are very slow to pay off. Oh, the knight runs right into the spearman. That could be a problem. Mangonels are shooting at the archers, getting a little bit of kills actually. But it looks like the man-at-arms are just absolutely torching the crap out of the springholes, and this might be Recon's tournament life. But he is winning the engagement against the man-at-arms, so that's pretty good for him. Very good spread on the longbows. That particular group though is probably going to get nuked unless he splits further. He needs to do it now! Oh, okay, actually the Mangonel doesn't get to hit that many. Not sure he's winning the fight anymore though against 2 Mangonels and a Springald. He does have to retreat. Did he make this from the white tower? I really hope for his sake that he did. Only the 1 gold mine saved for Recon, and it's about to run out. He's in so much trouble. He'll have to come up to this gold mine next. Other gold mines are just way too far away from him. Viper is having similar issues, however, but he does have the map control, so it's good enough for him. Viper currently on 64 villagers to 57 off Recon, so it's not too crazy. He didn't kill many after all. Kill to death difference is currently also relatively close. Viper with 49 kills to 32. It's manageable, you know. Let's see if Recon can build up a significant springhold count. It doesn't look like it so far. And that's the gold mine expired. He didn't do much preparation for this. He'll still have to migrate those villagers. Uh-oh. Viper might just back off here, I don't know. Maybe a few more free building kills wouldn't be the worst. Coming up with the traps now. There's a few more houses he could kill, I guess. Recon now on 3 Springholds. That's gonna be against 3 Springholds. And he realizes where Recon lives. Uh-oh. Yeah, Man-at-Arms are gonna make short work of that outpost. Dodge damage, good. But here come the Knights. And the Springholds. Viper might be trying to get position on these. If he can get that done, he has 4 Springholds versus 3. So this is a fantastic opportunity to jump on them. Man, those Man-at-Arms don't care about longbows. Recon does get the Network of Castles upgrade thing. Perk. Ooh, 1 for 1. This is not too bad for Recon, actually. Like, yeah. He sniped Viper's weak one. So equalizing that count is definitely great. I just wish he used the White Tower, honestly, for some unit production. It would have been very, very nice. But he is getting more Springholds. Yes! Absolute sewer mermaid strategies. Okay, Viper is starting to siege more houses. Back to current resources. It looks like Viper has enough to plant down a castle right in front. And he has got the trebuchet, so he plants a castle here. That is an excellent play, I think. Secures his gold mine as well. A question in the chat, why was there more units lost than what Viper killed? I think it counts when you kill your sheep. 5 Springholds for Recon. Should be 5 for Viper as well. Yeah, there it is. And there is the castle being planted down. It's gonna be very hard for Recons to keep staying ahead. Very, very difficult for sure. Viper must have been getting upgrades, right? He's got the Brodax upgrade, I guess. Any food upgrades, maybe? Yeah, you got horticulture. He's got the hunt upgrade. It's a wheelbarrow. I don't think Recon has any of that. Oh, he's got wheelbarrow and the hunt upgrade as well. Not too bad then. This guy's still doing a ton of work on these knights. Alright, Viper's had enough. He's going after this gold. Currently has 150 population almost. Insane. Recon just stuck on 102. So he'll have to take an absolutely superior Springhold engagement, but I think the Viper has the line of sight advantage and he starts by killing off one. Recon sets up, snipes one immediately, but loses 2 for his troubles. That is a lot of losses for Recon for sure. And they're basically just staying on equal counts. Oh my god, the mangonel shot absolutely demolishes him. Although Recon will be winning the Springhold fight, will he be winning the actual fight itself? Knights are doing work, but Viper has way more stuff, and he's got more stuff flooding in as well to keep his upgrading with the Springhold. Recon loses the console, can't make any more archers flank coming on him with the Man-at-Arms, and I think Viper just took this game with that move. Recon has absolutely no hopes with the trebuchets firing away at his buildings. He's got extra houses and stuff, but honestly, the White Tower is going to be taken down next, and then it's just a TC left. Viper spam is insane right now. Recon on 66 population. How much production do these guys have, actually? Recon has just 2 barracks and 2 stables, and the siege workshop. Whereas Viper has 3 barracks, 2 stables, siege workshop, and an archery range. He's actually not been using the arbaletiers so far. He's got a lot of gold though, so he could definitely do that stuff. How much does he have in the guild hall? So he just picked up a lot of resources, I assume. Considering that massive bank that he has. Another keep being tossed down. And unless a miracle happens, it looks like Viper should be taking this game, but Recon is still gathering from here. So he's got some economy. I just don't think he can take the actual fight. Where are the Springles for Viper? Maybe a Springald win for Recon is possible? I don't know. I doubt it. Yeah, the White Tower is half dead. And there's just not enough here. Yeah, I think Viper can honestly just jump on that with what he's got here. Although losing all the knights is definitely painful. Another castle? Oh, working your way out of this is gonna be hell. Okay, Recon just killed all those knights, so that's a nice little moment for him. And he can retreat and maybe fight those knights. If Viper fights that too, that would hurt and maybe give Recon a semblance of a chance. But he's gonna be trebucheting away at the main town center of Recon. It's only just 78 population versus 140, so he's still in a lot of trouble here. And Recon doesn't have any substantial siege. He's just making Springald still. I don't see how that can work. I think it's pretty hopeless from here on out. Viper could just go for the Sacred Site victory condition, stonewall everything off, and take it that way. Or, you know, just landmark victory. Recon does realize that this is a problem, right? Like, this isn't gonna take too many more shots. Trebuchets do a lot of damage. 450 damage per shot from trebuchets. Recon needs to repair this. More than 2 villagers needed as well. And once again, he'll be able to pick off those knights probably. Oh my god, he made a ram. That's cute at best. There's so much stuff here. Like, the Springalds might even just kill that ram in 2 shots. So, Recon did kill every single knight there, but there's more. They're gonna run down these oh my god. Yeah, the Springald just one-shot the ram. Viper is still trebucheting this. Slowly, the town center health is dropping. Got 160 population. It's 180 cap, and Recon's villagers are toast. He's giving his best fight here, but it's not gonna be enough. All the Springalds are gonna be dead. Recon on 30 population with Viper nearing 150 something. Oof. And Recon taps out. Viper advances to the finals.